Morning, folks. Another edition of my Ceedeez, co-starring Angel Up a Dog. And she looks so happy to be on camera. Look at her. Showing a profile, posing, walking away. And a little camera shy. Okay, I'm going to start off with another After Gospel Oak, which closed the last video. We've got Sinead O'Connor, Theology. This is a neat record. You have two sessions, Dublin sessions, London sessions. The Dublin sessions are more acoustic, more intimate. The London sessions are more fuller sound. I prefer the London sessions to the Dublin sessions. All these songs are either very personal, her personal experience with religion and how deeply she feels it. And it's also, it has a Curtis Mayfield cover, which is great. We people who are darker than blue. But it also has songs that are based on Psalms and biblical verse. And it is really, really, really neat stuff. It is a gospel record all the way through, appropriately titled Theology. Good music, good songs, based on, a lot of them based on spirituals or classics of the past. Can't recommend it enough. Even for people who, might not believe in what they would call the Sky Fairy or whatever they want to call it. It's still a good record. It still sounds pretty neat. Okay, next up is a great Outcast LP called Aquemini. There they all pimped out, sitting on a throne, one standing up, arms folded, looking great, big boy, and the other guy, who I will not name, but everybody knows who he is. Great people, great stuff. Hold On, Be Strong is an excellent opening of the record. Return of the G. Rosa Parks is just an outstanding song. No matter if you like rap or not, it's just a beautiful pop song. Aquemini is pretty good. West Savannah, Dart Storytelling Part 1 and Part 2 are great. Spada, I can't say that. Spada Adi, Dopalicious is pretty good. I think I did pretty well with that. Chunky Fire is really neat. It's a really strong rap and R&B record. Okay, here comes the next one from Outkast, and it's a good one. Stankonia. And again, Gasoline Dreams, I'm Cool. The interlude, So Fresh, So Clean is a great song, Miss Jackson. It was a big hit, but it really didn't hit me right. B.O.B., Immortal Classic. Can't really get better than that. Toilet Tisha, Stankonia. This is a great record. It's really fun. Has a good feel to it. You won't regret listening to it. All right. May he rest in peace. Sacrificed by his band members for, being the Grievous Angel. Graham Parsons. This is a 2 LP set. GP and Grievous Angels, 2 of his solo records. Really, really neat stuff, and it really shows what a great artist he was. There's a lot of covers on these, but also a lot of originals. Song for You, Streets of Baltimore, She, great song. That's All It Took, The New Soft Shoe, Kiss the Children, Cry One More Time, How Much I've Lied. Great songs. Return of the Grievous Angels, outstanding song. Brass Buttons is a song about his mother who passed away when he was young. Really touching song for any mama's boy or anybody that has a whole heart or soul. $1,000 Wedding is another great song. And the medley live from Northern Quebec is really good. Cash on the Barrelhead and Hickory Wind. Both standards and both great songs. Love Hurts, awesome. Emmylou Harris does a lot of backing vocals and vocals on this. Ooh, Las Vegas, another one. And In My Hour of Darkness. A lot of spiritual material in this. As you can tell by the title, Grievous Angel. Graham really felt the Holy Spirit in him. And yet he wasn't overbearing about it. He was preaching, but he wasn't, trying to make people feel pressured or anything, because the music's great too. Okay, this is a tribute record to Graham Parsons called "Return of the Grievous Angels," and it's very good. It's got some covers of his best songs by other artists like She, Pretenders, and Emmylou Harris. Really excellent. Ooh, Las Vegas by the Cowboy Junkies is pretty good. Sin City, Beck and Emmylou Harris is all right. $1,000 Wedding, Evan Dando and Juliana Hatfield is really great. Hot Burrito #1. The Mavericks suck. They're not a really good band, but they really do this song justice. It's pretty good. High Fashion Queen, Chris Hillman and Steve Earle is pretty good. Juanita, touching song, well done by Sheryl Crow and Emmylou Harris. Sleepless Nights by Elvis Costello is really great. Turn of the Grievous Angel by Lucinda Williams, David Crosby, really good. 100 Years From Now is a rocker. Wilco really does it well. A Song for You by Whiskey Town, pretty good. Hickory Wind by Jillian Welch is the best on this set. It's a really haunting and touching song, and the way she handles it's pretty neat. It's epic. And the last In My Hour of Darkness is kind of a rollicking get-together sing-along that's pretty good. I love Graham Parsons. Love his stuff. He had a certain knack for covers, Dark End of the Street, which he covered, and a bunch of other stuff. Nice stuff. Okay, this is a band out of, I believe, Massachusetts called the Bernice Brothers. Yours, Mine, and Ours. I think this is their second LP, one of their earliest ones, and it starts off with a great song called The Weakest Shade of Blue. Pretty much some other great songs on here. Not one of their best, but it's still a pretty solid record. Pretty good band, great songwriting, pretty witty, some humor in it. That's what you want. That's what you'll get from the Bernice Brothers. Here's another one, later period. Discover a Lovelier You, really good. There Goes the Sun, Status Quo, Snow, Sell Your Hair, Dumb It Down. Amazing Glow is a gorgeous song. Tall Soul in the Snow is pretty good. Red Desert, Amazing Glimmer, closes it off well. It's a really strong record. Has a neat sound. Good stuff. Another one, next up, another Bernice Brothers, Live a Little later on. Automaton, Somerville is a good song. Zero Refills, good one. B.S. Johnson, PCH1, Conscience Clean, I Went to Spade is good. High as a Kite's neat. The last song, Grudge F star star star. Grudge F-U-C-K is the name of the song. But it's never said in the song, but it's a pretty bitter song, and it's a really good song. This is a great record. Bernice Brothers are pretty damn good. I have an affinity for their humor and their dourness, I guess I would say. All right, here we go. Deep Cuts, great stuff. Glad I got this. Pet Shop Boys, discography. Gin Dog, I got this too, man. And yep, every song, every single one. Put it in, listen to it. Good stuff. There's no misses. Great stuff. They're like Babe Ruth. When they get in the studio, they're Babe Ruth pointing to the stands and saying that's where the ball's going to go. And it goes there. They're hitting home runs. Good stuff. Pet Shop Boys. Okay, here's a classic, iconic cover. Liz Phair, Exile in Guyville. A lot of rumors about this record that it was a song-by-song answer to Rolling Stones' famous Exile on Main Street, which I don't really buy, but she could have just did that as a smart marketing. But hey, when you look at the record, I don't care what it was modeled after. 6'1", Help Me Mary, Glory, Dance of the Seven Bells, Never Said, Soapstar Joe, Explain It to Me, Canary, Mesmerizing, Fucking Run, Girls, 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 Divorce Song, which is a wonderful, wonderful song. Shatter, Flower, Johnny Sunshine, Gun Shy, Stratford on Guy, Stranger. This is an outstanding record. And pick it up. You will not be disappointed. Here's another Liz Phair, Whip Smart. Another solid record. Not as good as the previous Exile in Guyville, but a lot of good songs like Chopsticks, Supernova, X-Ray Man, Nashville Go West, Cinco de Mayo, Whip Smart, Crater Lake, Alice Springs, and May Queen is really good too. Good stuff. Okay, here we go with a song that rivals as good as Exile in Guyville. It's her third LP, White Chocolate Space Age. This is a very good record. Every song on it is pretty much good. Shitloads of Money is a pretty funny song, and it's great. Girls Room is kind of a funny toss-off song at the end, but it still works. Big sound on this. Excellent production. Clean. Not as do-it-yourself as the previous two. And it's really good. And here is the decline of Liz Phair when she sold out to other songwriters and kind of released a lazy, slutty looking. And the cover pretty much shows that this is going to be a slutty record, but there are some guilty pleasures on here like Extraordinary, Red Light Fever, written by Mark Penn, I believe. Or what's his name? Yeah, Mark Penn. Good songwriter. Why Can't I is another good song. It's Sweet is good. Rock Me is alright. Friend of Mine is pretty good too. It's pretty good, but it's never reaches the standards of her previous records, and it's a sharp fall from the quality of previous output. All right, here's an outstanding late period Prefab Sprout record called Andromeda Heights. Beautiful record. And when I say beautiful, I mean it. I mean electric guitars, Prisoner of the Past, The Mystery of Love, Life's a Miracle, Anne Marie. These are songs that stick in your head, and you often find yourself walking and Anne Marie, Anne Marie. You sing them. I mean, they get in your head, and they're beautiful. Whoever You Are is just an outstanding love song. Still Your Thunder, Avenue of Stars, awesome. Swans, Fifth Horseman, Weightless, Andromeda Heights is an outstanding close. It's a really, really, really precious LP all the way through. Angel, I don't want to hear you barking. You're supporting cast. Know your role. All right, this is Prefab Sprout. This is a special edition that I got ordered out of the UK. Steve McQueen. It's got the original LP, and then it's got an acoustic CD called Steve McQueen. And these are all awesome songs. This is their first record, which was outstanding. Produced by Thomas Dolby, of course. Then they tacked on this acoustic answer to it with not all the songs, but some of them, and it's really good. I really highly recommend this set. It's got a picture book and some stuff in it that's really neat for people who are fans of Prefab Sprout. Great record. Classic. Here's another one. Often looked down upon, but still great. From Langley Park to Memphis, there they are, looking poppy and kind of, swag. They got some swag going on. And King of Rock and Roll, Cars and Girls, I remember that. Enchanted Nightingales, Hey Man, Knockin' Knock. All these songs are just awesome. Just a wonderful record. I mean, Prefab Sprout, I'm not going to say a bad word about them. I'm sorry, I'm just like that. They write great songs. They perform them well. They don't overdo it. Just great stuff. Here is one of the, after Langley Park, this came up. Jordan the Comeback. And this is a great record. It's a theme record that mixes Jesus with Elvis, with Jesse James, with love, with everything. And it ends up in Harlem. And it's a really outstanding concept LP, and it's great. And all the songs have their own charm. and I'll stress that, their own charm. They don't all sound the same. It's a beautiful record. It goes all over the place, and yet it's all the heart's in one place, as one of Patty's lyrics says, "Home is where the heart is," and the heart is always at home in every one of these songs. It's a beautiful record. I highly recommend it. Can't recommend it enough. I'll sing it on top of the roof later today. Okay, this is a rather underrated Prince record called "Around the World in a Day," and this record, between after Purple Rain, he puts out this, and it's very bold. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's psychedelic." No, it's just as funky and soulful as Purple Rain. But he experiments a little. "Around the World in a Day," great song. "Paisley Park," "Condition of the Heart," "Raspberry Beret," "Tambourine America" is kind of corny, but it's good. Sounds good. "Pop Life" is an awesome pop song. "The Ladder" is a gospel song. Great song. "Temptation" is another great song. Pretty strong record from Prince that's doesn't get the credit it deserves. And this is another great record, and it's hurt by the fact that it's associated with the motion picture Under the Cherry Moon. But a Parade was just released as an album not connected to Under the Cherry Moon. I believe it would be much more appreciated than it is now. It should be much more appreciated. Is basically my point. Christopher Tracy's Parade starts off with a great orchestral thing. "New Position" is a great song. "I Wonder You" is an outstanding song. "Under the Cherry Moon" is a lovely ballad. "Girls and Boys" is a great funk song. "Life Can Be So Nice" is another party thing. "Venus de Milo" is a musical set that's really nice. "Mountains," great song. "Do You Lie" is a playful song. And it's like a 50s or a 40s and 50s song. It's really good. "Kiss" is, of course, classic. "Another Lover Hole in Your Head" is another great song. "Sometimes It Snows in April" is a beautiful song about death and the passing of someone you love. All right, and I'm going to end it with a classic. Yep, there he is. There's his set. There's Prince looking androgynous as he sometimes would want to be. And there's his guitar, the famous peach guitar with the little thing tilde at the end. It's great. "Sign of Times," baby. Double LP. I'm telling you, this is some God level stuff. God tier, as people say these days. "Sign of Times," "Play in the Sunshine," "Housequake," "Ballad of Dorothy Parker," "It," "Starfish and Coffee," "Slow Love," "Hot Thing," "Forever in My Life," "You Got the Look," "If I Was Your Girlfriend," "Strange Relationship," "I Can Never Take the Place of Your Man," which is just mind-blowing, "The Cross," which is a great gospel song. It's going to be a beautiful night as a live set. Very good. And "Adore," an achingly beautiful love song. Love jam, as I would call it. Great stuff. "Sign of Times" is basically something that really shaped my musical taste, and it's been a part of my life. It's integral to a lot of my sensibilities when it comes to music. And I really owe it a debt because when I was very young, I was exposed to it, and it really shaped everything else that I listened to was pretty much shaped by Sign of Times. And I can't thank it enough for honing my musical taste. And with that, I will end this session, and I really appreciate anyone who watches it, the few and the proud. And I hope you all have a great day. Angel, you've been good. Thank you very much. Talk to you later, folks. Bye-bye.